Celebrities continue to seek additional ways to monetize their personal brands, so it shouldn't surprise anyone that they are looking straight at one of the fastest growing subcategories of the CPG industry, right? So along with the fact that dietary supplements have been one of the most exciting, fast-moving, and highest growing subcategories of the consumer packaged goods industry, it also is exceptionally relatable. And 80% of American adults take some form of vitamin, mineral, or supplement product. So within that 80%, obviously, there's a ton of celebrities, high-profile entrepreneurs, famous public personalities, and even the highest ranking officials within the US government. Now, if this content sounds vaguely familiar, it's because this is actually part 2 of a fun video that I did in January of 2020 that highlighted a dozen or so celebrities, high-profile entrepreneurs, and famous public personalities that you didn't know owned or still own some piece of a supplement company. If you haven't checked out part 1, you missed me talking about different names like Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey, Tony Robbins, and a ton of others that I bet you didn't know owned a supplement brand. And to make things easier, if you haven't watched part 1, I will pop up the video for you guys right here, or a link will be available in the content description. But now for part 2, I found an additional dozen famous people that I bet you don't know either still own or were entrepreneurs or investors within the supplement industry. So let's start with a superhero. Did you know the current actor that plays Shazam, Zachary Levi, owns a sports nutrition brand named Flow Supplements? This was a brand founded in 2019. It was actually co-founded with Marcus Trilledge, one of the OG sales leaders at Nutrabolt, which is the owner of Cellucor and C4 Energy. When getting ready for Shazam, Zachary Levi became hyper-focused on his own health and fitness. His poor experience with other supplement products led him to creating his own brand that lived up to his standards. Now, jumping from a superhero on the silver screen to one on the NFL gridiron, did you know that Jerry Rice owns an energy drink company that includes health-focused ingredients? G.O.A.T, or GOAT Fuel, which stands for Greatest of All Time, was founded in 2019 by NFL Hall of Famer Jerry Rice and is operationally ran by his daughter. The product is marketed as an aspirational lifestyle brand, and products include ingredients such as green tea, ginger, amino acids, and cordyceps mushrooms. Sticking with the athlete theme, did you know that Venus Williams owns a plant-based protein beverage company called Happy Viking? In 2011, Venus Williams was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease that forced her to stop playing tennis and left her in constant pain. She needed to find a way to take back control of her health, so she adopted a plant-based diet and created Happy Viking in late 2020. Another famous personality that lives a plant-based lifestyle and owns interests in dietary supplement companies is drummer and musician Travis Barker. In 2021, Travis Barker invested in Mindright, a brain health snack bar that was co-founded by MTV famous celebrity and pro skater Rob Dyrdek. Additionally, Travis Barker founded his own CBD brand named Barker Wellness also this year. Question I have is, will he get the Kardashian effect to his business ventures like other current and past love interests of the Kardashian and Jenner daughters? And before I explain which US president actually owned a supplement brand, I would love if you would support me by hitting the like button on this video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I put in hours of research into each and every piece of content to ensure that it's packed solid with educational yet entertaining insights. So I would greatly appreciate if you guys can send your support that way. It doesn't cost you anything other than a few seconds of your time. But heading back into the video, believe it or not, our 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump, actually owned a supplement company through his failed network marketing company called the Trump Network. Between 2009 and 2012, the Trump Network asserted that it could use a urine test to recommend customized nutritional supplements. The idea of personalized nutrition a decade ago was extremely novel, so I can't hate on Trump or his business advisors getting involved in the venture. Trump had no role in the development or manufacturing of the products, but he spoke at conferences, allowed his name and family crest to be used in promotional materials, and appeared in at least one online video to promote the business. If that wasn't surprising enough, what if I told you Trump's chief strategist and the CEO of his winning 2016 presidential campaign, Steve Bannon, also owned a short-lived supplement brand. In 2021, Steve Bannon took advantage of the COVID-19 effect and got involved with a brand called Wellness Warrior. Ads appeared on his website for the War Room Defense Pack, a collection of zinc and vitamin D3 with a slogan, "You can't fight if you're sick." It also included complimentary War Room Viral Defense Guide educational materials. The Justice Department filed a complaint against the brand shortly after its launch, but Steve Bannon was not directly named on the lawsuit. Admittedly, I don't have any clever way to jump to the next famous person that owns a supplement brand, so I'll possibly shock you with the fact that Paris Hilton invested in a brand named Reset. Reset launched in the spring of 2020 and is a brand focused 100% on stress solutions. Paris Hilton stated 2020 was a tough year for everyone in so many unimaginable ways. I decided 2021 was going to be my reset year. I was going to share my full story, confront my past, and begin to conquer the stressors that have impacted me every day. She was introduced to Reset on a photo shoot in 2020 and stated that the products became her secret weapon in managing stress. Another reality TV star of MTV fame that just so happens to own a supplement brand is The Hills star Lauren, aka Lo Bosworth. Love Wellness is actually extremely successful if you consider it comparable to the other brands on this list, at least to date, with national distribution through Target and Ulta Beauty. The product range extends from ingestible beauty or beauty from within or nutri-cosmetic, depending on how you understand that growing category, to digestion products. The brand also has personal care products as well. Now, from a reality star to a bona fide movie star, Kate Hudson is well known in the wellness market for her Fabletics athleisure clothing line, but she also founded In Bloom in 2020. In Bloom is a line of 100% plant-based supplements that comes in powder form and eco-friendly packaging. The brand includes a product lineup that features nutri-cosmetic products to energy support products to sleep support products, just to name a few. Now, jumping from In Bloom to actor Orlando Bloom and his wife, musician Katy Perry, they, along with 3 other investors, acquired Bragg Live Food Products, which was a brand that was founded in 1912. Does Bragg Live Food Products sound familiar? If it does, it's probably because you've drank their famous apple cider vinegar. You might be asking, how did this deal come together? It's actually quite authentic, as Katy Perry grew up in Santa Barbara and has a lifelong friendship with the Bragg family that motivated her to become an investor with her husband Orlando Bloom. It was Patricia Bragg that even gave Katy Perry her first guitar when she was a child. To end this part 2 of famous people that you didn't know owned a supplement company, we have sister actress Tia Mowry. She started Answer in 2020 as a collaboration with professional grade supplement brand BioSchwartz. After Tia was diagnosed with endometriosis in 2006, she decided to do a complete diet overhaul by swapping out inflammatory foods like dairy, processed foods, and some of her favorite junk food, and replaced it with healthy greens, fresh fruits, high quality proteins, and supplements. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this piece of content. I definitely had enough of famous people to do a part 3. So if you guys do want to see another installment of famous people that you didn't know owned a piece of a supplement brand, please make sure to comment down below.